In the eternal stillness of Satya Yuga, when the universe was young and divine energies roamed freely between realms, the gods sought to preserve balance through wisdom and guidance. To ensure Dharma would flourish on earth, the supreme creator Lord Brahma manifested great sages from his mind and essence, beings of immense purity and cosmic knowledge. Among them were born sage Vashistha and sage Agastya, whose births were unlike those of mortals. Sage Vashistha was one of the Saptarishis, the seven seers who held the cosmic order together through austerity and wisdom. His origin lies directly in Lord Brahma's mind. He was born through manas, mental will, hence known as a manasaputra, or mind-born son. Vashistha was created to embody serenity, spiritual knowledge, and divine insight, and he was entrusted with guiding kings and preserving Dharma across ages. However, another lesser-known legend about his rebirth adds mystique to his story. Once, Vashistha entered into conflict with the celestial sage Vishvamitra, leading to destruction and cosmic imbalance. Following a series of intense events involving the death of Vashistha's earlier physical body, his soul is said to have entered the sacred fire of Mitra and Varuna, the Vedic deities of light and rain. It was through this sacred yajna that Vashistha was reborn from the divine energies of Mitra and Varuna, and thus continued his journey as a spiritual guide to humanity. On the other side of the divine narrative, sage Agastya too was born in a miraculous manner. When the gods feared an imbalance of energies in the world due to excessive power of the devas and asuras, they desired sages who could anchor cosmic equilibrium. According to legend, Agastya was born from a divine pot, a kumbha. He was created when Mitra and Varuna's energies combined during a sacred ritual and were collected in an earthen pot. This led to Agastya being called Kumbhayoni, born of a pot. Both sages had unique destinies. Vashistha became the royal guru of the solar dynasty, guiding kings such as King Harishchandra and King Dasharatha, the father of Lord Brahma. He lived in a hermitage filled with divine cattle and held the power of Brahma Rishi, the highest order of sagehood. His wisdom was deep, and his patience unmatched. He believed in karma, dharma, and the spiritual unity of the cosmos. Sage Agastya, in contrast, journeyed southward to balance the weight of the earth. It was believed that the northern hemisphere was becoming heavy due to the population of sages and divine activity. Agastya moved south to bring spiritual illumination to the lands beyond the Vindhyas. Along the way, he subdued the mighty Vindhya mountain that had begun to grow arrogantly tall, thus humbling nature through wisdom. He brought the Vedas, rituals, and spiritual discipline to the southern regions of India. Their stories diverged in form but were united in spirit. Both sages were born not through human wombs, but from divine will, representing cosmic law, restraint, and the essential role of Rishis in maintaining harmony between humans and the gods. These ancient births are more than stories. They reflect the symbolic origin of knowledge in Hindu philosophy. Where sage Vashistha stood for divine insight within royal households, sage Agastya represented the expansion of spiritual civilization across the land. Together they embody the idea that Dharma must be upheld both in thought and geography. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mythology Medley. Click the bell icon for more such amazing mythological content.